So which plan is better, Star Health Superstar or HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure? This probably will be the most requested comparison we would have received on our YouTube comments. One is backed by one of the largest banks in the world, and one is the largest health insurance company in India. One focuses on some solid core benefits, the other is offering the core benefits but with many interesting new age features. Now, we believe you and I as customers do not only want promises in the form of features in a PDF. What we want is whether the insurer will actually meet their promises when the time comes, which is basically at the time of claims. So in this video, we won't just talk about shiny product features that agents and call centers repeat every day. We'll actually go several layers deeper. I'll use my 20 years of experience and deep research backed by data and break down the policy and discuss with you hard data points behind these two plans.
Mahavir Chopra, the founder and chief executive officer of Beshak.org.
India's only insurance platform that is 100% neutral, 100% not influenced by insurer commissions. Now, without wasting any more time, here's what we will be covering in this video. 1. We will do a quick overview of both these companies. 2. We will understand the unique features offered by both of these companies. Number 3. A quick comparison of all the core benefits that you and I need to understand. Number 4, comparison of claims experience and customer service, the most important thing that you need to understand. Then we will compare the pricing, and finally, we will share the Beshak ratings, how these two products have fared when we relatively compare them on product, customer service, and most importantly, claims. And yes, this is a technical product, will have immense amount of terms and conditions. Of course, we will try to keep it simple, but at any point of time, if you feel overwhelmed, confused that you may choose the wrong plan, you can now get a free consultation with India's top 5% insurance experts on Beshak.org. Mind you, these are not call center freshers. These are experts with real experience in health insurance who will help you from purchase to claims. Use the link in the description below to book your free consultation today. Now, quickly moving to the overview of Star as a company. Founded in 2006, Star does not have a bank name to back it, but still does 18,000 crores of health insurance business in India and is termed as the largest health insurance company in India. A quick overview of HDFC Ergo as a company. Founded in 2002 as a joint venture between HDFC and Ergo Germany, they are being in the space for 20 plus years. The reputation that comes from being an HDFC brand, that agent and their bank network has helped them garner a turnover of 8,500 crores in 2024-25. Moving on to the USPs, HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure is a product launched in 2021 and has remained a popular product ever since, thanks to HDFC's brand, the comprehensive coverage of core benefits and features like 2x cover from day one. Star launched Superstar in 2024 with some interesting features that are not available in Optima Secure at all, but compete with other insurers like Niva Bupa. For instance, HDFC Ergo with Optima Secure offers a cover only till 2 crores, but Star is offering an unlimited sum insured option. If you don't opt for unlimited sum insured, Star also offers a one-time unlimited claim benefit as an add-on. Even HDFC Ergo Optima Secure offers this add-on, but the limits are different. The unlimited sum insured is available for one time if the sum insured is between 10 and 50 lakhs, and for 2 times if the sum insured is above 50 lakhs. In Optima Secure, you get a 50% bonus every year on renewal, but with a maximum cap of 100% coverage. On the other hand, Star offers 100% bonus every year without any cap if you buy an add-on. Star and its Superstar option offers an option to freeze your age till you make a claim or hit age 56. HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure does not have this feature at all. This lock and clock feature or the freeze your age feature is now 1+ years old in the market, but clearly shows HDFC Ergo wants to remain conservative and not offer such a feature. Star offers many more such interesting features, like one of the features is called Future Shield, whereby paying an additional premium, the benefit of your waiting period credits can be given to your spouse when you get married. Now, this again is not available in HDFC Ergo. Now that we have done with the comparison of USPs, let's look at the core benefits quickly. The first one obviously is the inpatient care comparison, where we compare the room rent limits between both the plans. Interestingly, both the plans do not have a limit for room rent, which is basically ICU or the general room. Both plans give you a cover up to sum insured. The second feature which needs to be compared in the core benefits is called pre and post hospitalization, which is basically the expenses that are incurred pre-admission and post-discharge when you are hospitalized. Now, in case of HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure, you get 60 days prior to admission and 180 days after discharge. Whereas in case of Superstar, which comes from Star Health, you get 90 days prior to admission and 180 days after discharge. So basically, Superstar is giving you better, wider benefits compared to HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure when it comes to pre and post hospitalization. Moving on to daycare treatments, both HDFC Ergo and Star Health with their own plans are giving you a cover for all treatments. There are no limits to sum insured, and they are not putting any list out there which basically restricts you whether this daycare treatment is covered or not. All daycare procedures are covered both in HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure and Superstar from Star. Next is domiciliary treatment, which is basically treatment that is carried out at home. Now, in this too, all illnesses are covered in case of Optima Secure as well as Superstar, but in Superstar, there is an exclusion which is for around 15 illnesses. What we will do is that we'll put some of the examples of these 15 illnesses on this video or in the description for you to read. But typically, Optima Secure obviously is offering you a better, more comprehensive cover when it comes to domiciliary treatment. Moving on to modern treatment, both the policies give you a no limit cover for modern treatments. Basically, modern treatments are treatments like immunotherapy and stem cell therapy, which recently, around 5-6 years ago, IRDA basically mandated all insurance companies to offer, and both these companies have given a no limit cover for modern treatments. Next is organ donor. Organ donor is covered up to sum insured without any limits in both these plans. So it's a great news, nothing to talk home about. Basically, both plans are offering you comprehensive coverage. So that's it. We've compared the core benefits. These core benefits, if they have any kinds of limitations, then that impacts your hospital claim the most. Fortunately, both these plans are not giving any limits, not putting any limits on their plans, and hence it is something which is a very good news. You don't have to worry about core benefits and their limitations. Moving on to some important good to have benefits. These are important depending upon your needs. These are not those benefits which basically we recommend for every individual. It will depend upon your needs. It will depend upon your premium budget. It will depend upon your age and a lot of other basically parameters. But quickly we are looking at the ones which are the most used and the most talked about and the most important ones. The first one is consumables cover. Now, both these plans offer consumables cover up to sum insured through an add-on in case of Superstar, and in case of Optima Secure, it is inbuilt. So when you buy an Optima Secure plan, consumables are covered by default. You don't have to pay for it, meaning you don't have to pay extra for basically getting a consumables cover. In case of Superstar, you basically have to pay an add-on premium and take this feature as an additional feature to be able to get a consumables cover. The next one is basically called automatic restore benefit. Basically, this is a feature which is very, very important if you're buying a family floater, and specifically if you're buying a family floater with a sum insured which probably you're not very happy with, you have taken a lesser sum insured than you would have actually bought. And the scenario that as restore covers is basically that whenever during a year, if your sum insured gets exhausted, the restoration feature basically triggers a restoration of the sum insured. So let's say if you have a 20 lakh cover and you've taken a family floater of let's say 3-4 people in your family, and during the year if your sum insured gets exhausted or is basically short for another claim that has come in, then these kind of plans which have restoration feature restore the sum insured for the remaining part of the year. So this basically helps you always have some kind of cover. You don't get, your sum insured does not get exhausted, and hence it basically offers you better protection. Now, in case of Optima Secure, which is from HDFC, the restoration is available only once in a year and is applicable for all kinds of diseases. If you want to buy something which is called unlimited restoration, then you will have to purchase an add-on. So quickly, let me explain what is unlimited restoration. In usual cases, restoration is available once in a policy year. So let's say in a policy year, if your sum insured gets exhausted, it will restore once and then it will not restore again if you have multiple claims during the year, and again your sum insured gets exhausted. In case of unlimited restoration, what it means is that unlimited times if your sum insured gets exhausted, it will unlimited times restore your coverage, right? So in case of HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure, you have to buy this unlimited restoration option through an add-on. In case of Superstar, this is available by default, so you don't have to pay any additional premium. It is part of the plan that you buy. Okay, moving on to an important benefit specifically for young couples, it is the maternity cover. Now, both these plans offer you a paid add-on by which you can get a maternity cover. The options that are available in case of Optima Secure are sum insured options of 50,000, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, and 2 lakhs. In case of Superstar, you get two options, 50,000 and 1 lakh for maternity basically expenses. Now, the number of deliveries that are covered in case of Optima Secure are basically 2 deliveries. In case of Superstar, there are basically 4 deliveries that can be covered. Both have a waiting period of 24 months. So obviously, when you buy this plan, immediately you would not be able to make a maternity claim. You can make a maternity claim only after you completed 24 months in the policy. So this is basically the maternity cover in case of Optima Secure and Superstar. More or less, the features are same. Just one thing that Optima Secure offers you much higher sum insured, which in today's time has become very, very relevant. 2 lakhs can become a cost for someone who's basically sitting in a metro city and basically getting a cesarean operation. In that case, 2 lakhs can become relevant. 1 lakh may not basically cover everyone in all kind of variables in specifically larger cities. Next is basically we'll be comparing the waiting periods. Now, obviously, understanding waiting periods is one of the most important activities that you should do when you buy a policy, because you need to understand how the policy and the benefits grow as you are invested in the policy over a period of time. The first waiting period that you need to understand, this is a standard waiting period that is applicable in case of all health insurance policies, is the first year when you buy the policy. There is a 30-day waiting period for sickness related claims. This is applicable only in the first year when you buy the policy, then it is not applicable. Typically in the first year, when you buy the policy, for the first 30 days, you can only make accident related claims and no other claims. The same in both these policies. The second is waiting period for specified treatments. These are basically a list of treatments which an insurance company says that I'm not going to cover you from day 0. You will have to wait for a couple of years and only then I will cover. In both the policies, both the plans, Optima Secure and Superstar, the waiting period for specified illnesses is 24 months. So 2 years for both the cases. Now, PED waiting period. This is relevant for people who have diseases while they are going to buy the plan. So anybody who basically has any kind of medical history or basically has gone through a treatment or has had a claim with an existing policy, those people should hear this clearly and properly. The waiting period in case of Optima Secure is 36 months. In case of Superstar also it is 36 months, which is the standard waiting period that IRDA mandates insurance companies to offer. But in case of Superstar, there's an add-on which helps you reduce the waiting periods from 36 months to 24 months and even 12 months. So obviously, you'll have to pay additional premium for this, but you can get a lesser waiting period and start covering your existing diseases much faster. Now, there is one more interesting modification that you can do for PED waiting periods, existing disease waiting periods. In case of Optima Secure, in specific diseases like asthma, blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes, obviously after underwriting, if you pay an additional premium, you can get a coverage from day 31. So you will have a waiting period of only 30 days, after which you can get covered for these 4 diseases. Basically asthma, ABCD बोला जाता है इसको बहुत बार in the industry, and it's also easy to remember: asthma, blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes. Now coming to Superstar, how does it cover for these kind of diseases, and does it offer a 30-day waiting period for some diseases? Yes, it does. So for specific illnesses like diabetes, hypertension, asthma, you can through underwriting get a waiting period reduction from the 3-year regular waiting period to 30 days. Now in this specific case, in this add-on, there are certain terms and conditions that I quickly want to read out. One of it is that you can take this add-on only up to the age of 65. So आप ये plan में if you're entering before 65, only then you can take this feature. So basically senior citizen हो, आप parents के लिए policy ले रहे हो and you are above 65 or you're buying a policy for above 65, then this add-on is not available. Now, second feature or the second commitment or the condition is very important to understand, is very peculiar. I've never heard of this condition with any other plan in the country. So it's important to understand that when you take this feature, you take this add-on with Star Superstar, you have to commit that you will pay premiums for 5 years. आपको देने नहीं है 5 साल के premium. You have to commit that you will basically pay premium for 5 years. Now, let's say you've basically taken this add-on and you've basically paid the additional premium, underwriting has approved it, and you have a claim in the first couple of years only in the specific diseases that we have basically talked about in case of Superstar, then the insurance company will deduct the remaining years premium. So suppose 2 साल के बाद हो गया तो 3 साल का premium बचा है. Whenever they basically pay you a claim, they are going to deduct the premium for the remaining 3 years from the claim amount and then basically give you the claim amount. द रीजन फॉर दिस इज बेसिकली दे वांट यू टू कमिट फॉर 5 years. लॉजिक इसका बहुत सिंपल है. आपको लग रहा होगा अरे क्या टाइम पास है, क्यों कर रहे हैं इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को ऐसे जो फीचर्स देने होते हैं उसके लिए प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी और वायबिलिटी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इट्स नॉट वेरी इजी टू गिव कवर फॉर एग्जिस्टिंग डिजीजेस टू अ कस्टमर, बिकॉज आप इमीडिएटली तुरंत अगर क्लेम कर देते हो और इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को कोई आइडिया नहीं है कि आप कितने साल तक प्रीमियम पे करने वाले हो, it becomes very difficult for an insurance company to calculate how they will basically keep the plan viable. इसीलिए they've come out with this interesting commitment kind of a feature और condition कि भाई आपको देंगे ये फीचर, आप ले लो, आप क्लेम भी कर लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट आपको 5 साल कमिट करना है और आपका कमिटमेंट बेसिकली लिंक्ड है आपके पहले क्लेम से. इफ योर क्लेम अमाउंट is higher or equal to the amount that you are basically going to pay for the remaining 3 years, आपको जीरो अमाउंट भी मिल सकता है, बट आपकी फिर पॉलिसी फ्री हो जाएगी नेक्स्ट 3 years के लिए, जो मैंने एग्जांपल दिया उसमें. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड. अगर नहीं समझा है, थोड़ा नुआंस्ड है और थोड़े कंडीशन ज्यादा है, ऑलवेज यू कैन टॉक टू एन एक्सपर्ट एंड अंडरस्टैंड सच पॉलिसीज, बिकॉज ये पॉलिसीज जो समझना है, ये जो टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन में आपको समझा रहा हूँ, मुझे समझाने में इतनी दिक्कत हो रही है क्योंकि ये क्विक वीडियो हम बना रहे हैं इसके लिए. बट आप हमेशा एट एनी पॉइंट इन टाइम यू कैन गेट अ फ्री कंसल्टेशन फ्रॉम इंडियाज टॉप 5% इंश्योरेंस एक्सपर्ट्स ऑन beshak.org. उनको आप जितने सवाल पूछना चाहे, जितनी बार कॉल करना चाहे, जितनी बार मीटिंग में जाना चाहे, यू कैन गो एंड आस्क दीज क्वेश्चंस, गेट अ फुल होमवर्क ऑफ व्हाट यू आर बाइंग एंड देन बाय द प्लान. उसमें आपको आसानी होगी अगर आप ये प्लान लेना चाह रहे हो तब. ये क्विक अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए ये वीडियो काफी है. Yes, so we've covered waiting periods. I thought there is something next remaining, बट हमने सारे वेटिंग पीरियड्स कवर कर लिए. इनिशियल वेटिंग पीरियड होता है, एक स्पेसिफाइड वेटिंग पीरियड होता है और एक पीडी वेटिंग पीरियड होता है. सारे मॉडिफिकेशंस भी मैंने आपको समझा दिए. नाउ क्विकली मूविंग टू द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द वीडियो, विच आई फील is something that everybody should understand before they buy a plan. वो है basically claims performance. If you don't understand the claims performance of a company and you buy a plan, it is basically like taking a PDF and keeping it in your email box or basically maybe printing and putting it in a file. जब क्लेम आएगा तभी क्या होगा भाई, क्योंकि आप ले क्या रहे हो, आप हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस जब ले रहे हो तो आपको सिर्फ एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी प्रॉमिस कर रहा है कि मैं आपको सब कुछ दे दूंगा, सब फीचर्स दे दूंगा, आई विल गिव यू एवरीथिंग, बट विल इट गिव इज समथिंग दैट कैन बी नोन when you basically track their performance. So quickly, let's understand the claims experience of both these insurance companies. We've basically covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ratios here. Obviously वीडियो को शॉर्ट रखना है, मुझे मालूम है ये जब मैं वीडियो बना रहा हूँ यहाँ पे लोग बैठे हैं जो बोल रहे हैं बहुत लंबा लंबा बात कर रहे हो तुम, बट इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें तो बतानी पड़ेगी. सो फर्स्ट थिंग is speed of claim settlement, percentage of claim settled in less than 30 days. आपने 30 दिन में इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को जब क्लेम आता है तो 30 डेज में हाउ मेनी क्लेम्स डिड इंश्योरेंस कंपनी सेटल वर्सेस लेट्स से 100 क्लेम्स. तो ये दोनों में ऑप्टिमा सिक्योर में और सुपरस्टार में बोथ आर फेयरिंग इक्वली. ऑप्टिमा सिक्योर इज एट अराउंड 96.63%, सुपरस्टार इज एट 97.69%. मतलब 100 क्लेम अगर आते हैं तो ऑप्टिमा सिक्योर अराउंड 96.63% क्लेम सेटल कर देता है 30 डेज में, और ये सुपरस्टार जो है स्टार हेल्थ है वो 97.69% करता है. इसमें कोई खास कंपैरिजन नहीं हो रहा है, तो इट्स नॉट गिविंग एनी वैल्यू टू अस. सो लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. क्लेम कंप्लेंट्स में बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस है. इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड. हाउ मेनी कंप्लेंट्स डिड एन इंश्योरेंस कंपनी गेट ऑन द claims that they have received over a period of time. Now, in case of HDFC Ergo, the complaint ratio is 0.15%. In case of Star, it is 0.52%. Almost 3 या 4 गुना के बीच में हो गया ये. It's a quite a big difference. Star is getting more complaints than HDFC Ergo, which means there are more unsatisfied customers in case of health insurance for Star versus HDFC Ergo. So it's an important point, a small red flag here for Star Health. Not a small red flag, actually a big red flag, because हम तो पॉलिसी लेते हैं क्लेम्स के लिए. ओके, नेक्स्ट रेशियो इज इंकर्ड क्लेम रेशियो. इंकर्ड क्लेम रेशियो कुछ नहीं है बट एक सिंपल रेशियो जिससे पता चलता है कि व्हाट इज एन इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज क्लेम वर्सेज द प्रीमियम इट हैज कलेक्टेड. सो सपोज एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी ने 100 रुपए प्रीमियम कलेक्ट किया है एक साल में, कितना क्लेम पे किया है वो प्रीमियम के पास है. तो सपोज एक कंपनी का इंकर्ड क्लेम रेशियो 70% है, तो इट हैज बेसिकली पेड 70 रुपीज क्लेम व्हेन इट हैज कलेक्टेड 100 रुपीज प्रीमियम, राइट. यूजुअली हम जो थंब रूल यहाँ पे अप्लाई करते हैं कि आपका जो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी जो आप चूज करते हैं उसका रेशियो शुड बी बिटवीन 60 to 80% एंड नॉट मोर देन 80%, नॉट लेस देन 60%. इसका लॉजिक बहुत सिंपल है कि अगर आपका रेशियो 60% से नीचे है तो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी बहुत कम क्लेम पे कर रही है या प्रीमियम बहुत ज्यादा है, बहुत एप्लीकेबल है आपके, बहुत जो है वो आपके लिए प्रॉब्लमेटिक है. और अगर इनकर्ड क्लेम रेशियो 80% के ऊपर है, उसका मतलब ये है कि एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी अगर 100 रुपया प्रीमियम ले रही है आपसे और 80 रुपए क्लेम में पे करिए तो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी डेफिनेटली लॉस में है, क्योंकि इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को कमीशन पे करने होते हैं, बाकी एक्सपेंसेस ऑफिस चलाने होते हैं, बहुत सारे खर्चे होते हैं। तो अगर वो रेशियो 80 के ऊपर जा रहा है तो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी लॉस में जा रही है प्रोडक्ट में। इसका एक ही सिंपल मीनिंग है कि इसके प्रीमियम बढ़ेंगे। तो इसलिए हमेशा कोई भी प्लान खरीदो 60 से 80 के बीच में खरीदो। ना इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट करना चाहिए, ना लॉस में जाना चाहिए। So in both these plans that we are looking at, both HDFC Ergo and case of Star Health, HDFC Ergo का थोड़ा 80% से ऊपर है claim ratio, which is basically incurred claim ratio, which is 84.85%। थोड़ा इधर मेरे हिसाब से हम जो थंब रूल लगाते हैं उसके केस में यहाँ पे एक दिक्कत है। So this is something that you should understand. In case of Superstar, this sit at 70.3%। तो मैंने जो बताया 60 और 80 के बीच में होना चाहिए, exactly बीच में ही बैठा है Star Health। Now coming to क्लेम रिजेक्शन रेशियो। क्लेम रिजेक्शन रेशियो के केस में देयर इज अ बिग 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 रेड फ्लैग फॉर स्टार हेल्थ। क्लेम रिजेक्शन रेशियो का मतलब बहुत सिंपल होता है कि हाउ मेनी क्लेम्स एन इंश्योरेंस कंपनी रिसीव एंड हाउ मेनी इट रिजेक्टेड। हमको हमेशा यही जानना होता है, वी जस्ट वांट टू नो दिस, कि एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी क्लेम रिजेक्ट करती है कि नहीं करती है। डज एन इंश्योरेंस कंपनी रिजेक्ट क्लेम्स? इन दिस स्पेसिफिक केस HDFC's claim rejection ratio is 2.52%. In case of Star, it is 11.48%, almost 3.5 times ज़्यादा है claim rejection ratio. This is a big red flag for Star Health. मतलब आप basically अगर 100 claim मिल रहे हैं आपको, तो आप 11 साढ़े 11 claim reject कर रहे हो, which is quite big in my view. So that's a big red flag that you should be aware of. Now coming to customer service, ये customer service की जो ratings होती है, ये एक्चुअली कोई पब्लिकली अवेलेबल रेटिंग्स नहीं थी। जब हमने बेशक शुरू की तो वी रियलाइज दैट पीपल वांट टू आल्सो अंडरस्टैंड कि इंश्योरेंस कंपनी क्लेम उठाएगा कि नहीं उठाएगा। क्या इंश्योरेंस कंपनी ट्विटर पे मैं कंप्लेन डालूंगा तो विल द इंश्योरेंस कंपनी एक्चुअली गिव अ ह्यूमन रिस्पॉन्स सॉल्व माई कंप्लेन्स इफ आई पुट इट ऑन ट्विटर? दैट्स व्हाट वी देन सैट डाउन। हम बैठे और हमने हमारा खुद का एक ऑडिट प्रोसीजर बनाया एट बेशक। दिस इज कंप्लीटली यूनिक अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड, कोई भी नहीं करता है, जहाँ पे वी यूज एन ऑटोमेटेड सिस्टम टू कॉल इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज ऑन देयर टोल फ्री नंबर्स। जो भी टाइम वो लोग प्रॉमिस करते हैं, अगर वो बोलता है कि मैं सैटरडे मंडे से संडे 8 बजे AM से 8 PM इवनिंग तक मेरी ऑफिस टाइम है और मैं कॉल उठाऊंगा, उस टाइम पे हम कॉल करते हैं चेक करने के लिए एक्चुअली एक ह्यूमन बीइंग फोन उठाता है कि नहीं उठाता। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर है। सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में फोन उठाना बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो हु इज पिकिंग अप द फोन और नॉट पिकिंग अप द फोन, ये हम चेक करते हैं। सो इन केस ऑफ स्टार हेल्थ एंड इन केस ऑफ HDFC Ergo, बोथ फेयर डिसेंटली वेल इन केस ऑफ टोल फ्री नंबर्स। हमने जो टेस्ट किया है उसमें दोनों को इक्वल मार्क्स आए। दोनों जो मार्क हुए हैं वो एवरेज मार्क हुए हैं। बेसिकली सारे जितने इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज है उनको हम रेट करते हैं और इसमें उनको एवरेज मार्किंग मिली है, मतलब बुरे भी नहीं है, दे आर नॉट बैड, दे आर नॉट गुड ऑल्सो। नाउ complaints received from after sale service is a second metric that you need to understand. In this specific case 0.01% है HDFC Ergo के लिए, and for Star Health it is 0.03%. Again it is 3x of what basically HDFC Ergo is getting. So that's again some kind of important signal that you're getting in terms of claims experience. In case of response time of Twitter, ये थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे कर दिया मैंने, मेरे को पहले आपको टोल फ्री बताना चाहिए था, ट्विटर बताना चाहिए था, फिर कंप्लेंट बनाना चाहिए था, बट आप समझ जाओगे इतना तो। रिस्पॉन्स टाइम ऑन ट्विटर के केस में स्टार इज बेटर। स्टार इज बीन रेटेड एज क्विक बाय अ रिसर्च टीम एंड HDFC Ergo हैज बीन रेटेड एज एवरेज। तो अगर आप ट्विटर पे कभी भी अगर कंप्लेन डालते हैं, इफ यू पुट अ कंप्लेन ऑन ट्विटर, स्टार इज लाइकली टू गिव यू अ फास्टर रिस्पॉन्स कंपेयर्ड टू HDFC Ergo. So that's about customer service. Now we come to quickly the pricing of this plan. बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज सारे कंपनीज अच्छे अच्छे फीचर्स ऑफर कर देंगे। एवरीबडी कैन ऑफर यू great features, but it should come at a price that is affordable for you and me. In case of Superstar, for a 10 lakh sum insured for Mr. Kumar, who's 30-year-old, has basically got married and has one kid living in Mumbai, the premium is around 16,471 rupees as we speak today. And the premium for Optima Secure for the same 10 lakh sum insured, 2AA plus 1C, 2 adults plus 1 child living in Mumbai is 24,035. Now, one important thing to understand, जो हमने स्टार्टिंग में बात की कि Optima Secure जो है आपको 2x कवर देता है। तो जो 10 लाख अब बोले जा रहा है एक्चुअली 20 लाख है इन केस ऑफ HDFC Ergo's Optima Secure. So that you need to understand. So when you're comparing, मैं करता हूँ ये पर्सनली कि मैं 20 लाख सम इंश्योर्ड कंपेयर करता हूँ एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी का HDFC Ergo के साथ, बिकॉज फ्रॉम डे 1 दे आर गिविंग यू अ 2x कवर। नाउ क्विकली कमिंग टू द बेशक रेटिंग्स, ये सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है कि जैसे मैं बहुत मूवीज देखता हूँ तो आई बेसिकली से कि भाई रेटिंग क्या है मूवी की, राइट? वी ऑलवेज आस्क के मूवी अच्छी है कि बुरी है, हाउ विल यू रेट इट? अच्छी है, फर्स्ट हाफ अच्छा है, सेकंड हाफ अच्छा है, डज नॉट मैटर. I am basically asking you कि how is the movie. In the same way, we basically try to do ratings in case of इंश्योरेंस प्रोडक्ट्स, विच हेल्प्स यू अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर मैं 5 में मुझे रेट करना है इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को या एक इंश्योरेंस प्रोडक्ट को, तो मैं कैसे रेट करूंगा. That is what we've done with Beshak Rating. This is also a unique product that only a company like us, which is independent, that offers in India. There are other companies which offer it, but they are brokers or they have basically some relationship with insurance companies. We have no commission-based marketing or any kind of relationship with insurance companies. So we are that kind of ratings where हमारा कोई influence नहीं हो सकता insurance company के साथ. Our ratings for product in case of Optima Secure is 5 out of 5. Now हम आपने देखा होगा कि बहुत सारे USPs है स्टार के, इंस्टेड ऑफ इवन इन स्पाइट ऑफ दैट, राइट, HDFC Ergo has got 5 out of 5 in case of Optima Secure. Compare that to Superstar, the rating is 4.54. Now ये थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन होगा यहाँ पे कि ये ऐसे क्यों है, राइट, कि एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी है जो लॉक द क्लॉक फीचर दे रहा है या फ्रीज और एज फीचर दे रहा है, अनलिमिटेड सम इंश्योर्ड ऑप्शन दे रहा है और बहुत सारे दूसरे फीचर्स दे रहा है, एंड एक ऑप्टिमा सिक्योर HDFC Ergo का है जो बेसिकली आर नॉट गिविंग दोज काइंड ऑफ न्यू एज फीचर. हाउ इज इट मार्क्ड एज 5 compared to 4.54 in case of Superstar only on product? The reason is we always look at the core benefits first. We don't look at bells and whistles a lot because हमको लगता है in the long run over 20-25 years core benefits are going to matter a lot. These bells and whistles जहाँ पे आपका प्रीमियम चेंज नहीं होगा, ये सब एवरेज आउट हो जाने वाला है. एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी whoever is offering you such kind of features is going to bake in the renewal premiums and give you higher premiums when you renew the policy. It's not going to be कोई free lunch नहीं है वर्ल्ड में. So if you are looking at all any of the new features that a star is offering, we look at it as probably a feature that is available today at cheap cost but can grow over a period of time. We always focus on the core benefits, and that's exactly the reason weightage is given on core benefits more than such bells and whistle features, and exactly why product benefits में HDFC Optima Secure is rated at 5 out of 5 and Superstar is rated at 4.54. वो भी बहुत अच्छा ही rating है. They have created a very good product with excellent features, so that's why it's rated at 4.54. On customer service, the rating between Optima Secure and Superstar, actually the insurance companies, which is basically HDFC Ergo and Star Health, is again very stark difference. The difference is customer service में HDFC Ergo is rated at 5 out of 5 again. This is brilliant, meaning I have not seen this typically happening for a company to also be rated on product benefits well and also on service well. Customer service में 5 out of 5 is what HDFC Ergo has got. Star has got 3.06. तो काफी बड़ा difference है in terms of how much we are rating for service in case of Star Health. Moving on to most important rating, which is claims experience rating. Star is rated at a very poor number. It is rated at 3.24 compared to HDFC Ergo, which is rated at 4.85. It's not a perfect 5, but it is 4.85, which is a great number. Overall, अगर मैं compare करूँ और हमारा जो बेशक का overall rating है, that is coming to 4.94 in case of HDFC Ergo Optima Secure and 4.02 in case of Superstar. So that's basically the comparison between those two plans. अगर आप पूछोगे कि कौन सा प्लान अच्छा है बुरा है, I would not tell you in अच्छा बुरा, but I will tell you in ratings because that is how we can give you an objective answer to your question. So our objective answer to the question which is better, HDFC Ergo or Superstar, is HDFC Ergo Optima Secure gets 4.94 out of 5, almost a perfect score, and Superstar does not get bad marks, it gets 4.02 with the breakup of the service and the claims rating that you should understand. So I hope this was useful. थोड़ा लंबा गया होगा video, but I am just focusing on ensuring that you get the best value and understand both these products well before you decide to buy any of these. Like I said, if you need any kind of consultation in terms of getting to talk to the best experts in India, that also for free and that also with the promise that you won't get spam, you can always reach out to beshak.org. Just click on the link in the description below and book a free consultation. These are people with minimum 5 years of experience and up to 20-25 years of experience who will actually sit with you and help you understand terms and conditions, understand your needs, and give you the right recommendations that will basically help you for the next 20-25 years whenever you need health insurance. So do try us out. Like I said, it's free of cost. There is no charge. So try करने में कोई बुराई नहीं है. Try करके देखिए. Thank you very much.